Hey, so I'm posting this video real quick because um, I am in the process of moving to Atlanta. Yes, another Northerner moving to Atlanta. I am born and raised in New York, um, Bronx, Yonkers to be exact, Brooklyn, whatever, New York. So I've been pretty excited about moving to Atlanta. But let me say this. So I'm going down the rabbit hole, the YouTube rabbit hole, and there's all these people talking about, oh man, I'm moving to Atlanta, or these are six reasons why you should move to Atlanta, or all this stuff, right? So let me just address a couple of them that I just found so funny as a New Yorker. Um, One person said, "Yo, Atlanta's crowded already, man. We don't need no more motherfuckers down here. Atlanta's crowded." I'm like, y'all don't know nothing about crowded. I know when I'm in Atlanta, I can walk down the street and ain't nobody bumping into me. All right, let's try that in New York. All right, so the sense of space and spaciousness and what crowded feels like and what crowded really is. All right, so Atlanta's crowded, whatever. But I'll take that crowded over New York any day. All right, I can navigate crowds. Okay. Then the second thing is this traffic thing. So it's like, man, Atlanta's traffic is just like horrendous. Well, here we go again. I didn't learn to drive until I was 30 because I'm from New York. But that's a good thing because I could take it or leave it. And I mean, I'll get my ass in an Uber in a minute because it's about going from here to there, A to B. My whole life is going from point A to point B. All that middling and bullshit in the middle, we ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? That I don't live no car life, never lived a car life, so I don't give a flying fig, what the traffic look like, because I don't plan on seeing much of it. Now I am somewhat privileged because I have my own business, so I can set my own time. I don't have a 9 to 5. I can go wherever I feel I want to go when I want to go. So that's in context. But we talking about me moving to Atlanta as opposed to what they feel are problems in moving to Atlanta. All right. So what was it? There was this other one where somebody was saying that the one dude was like, and he's lived there for a while, so I don't know, take it or leave it. But that there's oh, no, actually I think he wasn't living there. He's fairly new too. But he was saying it's kind of only two kinds of folks in Atlanta, that it's either the corporate types or broke ass niggas. And I'm like, that can't be. I'm sorry. Any place, period, but definitely a place that is majority black. What the beautiful thing about Atlanta being a majority black is that you get all different kinds of black people. That's just math. The black folks that I know, they all in the gray area. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a queer woman, and Atlanta is one of the major queer meccas in these American states, and so I'm looking forward to that being a place that's majority black and significantly queer. So I don't get all this either apples or oranges with all this fruit in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And also understand is that not everybody knows how to move to a new place. I'm someone who has done a fair amount of traveling, and I've lived in a few places, a few countries. So I know how to travel. I know how to settle in. I know how to make community and make it happen. That's exactly what I plan to do for Atlanta. All right. I'm not coming there to just take what Atlanta has. I'm hoping to come there to contribute something to Atlanta. All right. So it's like, listen, everybody has their reasons why one reason or not why you should move this place or not. Maybe it's selfish reason. I don't want nobody that ain't born and raised in Atlanta coming there. I mean, shoot, I understand it. I feel the same way about New York, to be honest with you. For New York, Atlanta's becoming what New York is, a transient city. All these, people from Kentucky, Bama Sea, going to the big city, you know what I'm saying, and know nothing about the big city, yet they're changing the big city where it's one reason why I'm moving. Because New York is no longer New York anymore. So I do warn you, Atlanta, be mindful of how your city's changing. It can be a good thing, and then it can just be what it's going to be. All right? But I hope that my presence in Atlanta will be a good thing, and I hope I have something to give. All right. And so the whole thing about moving, don't listen to nobody's video. May not even want to listen to this one. But it's not about what other people's experiences are. It's about what you experience, what kind of person you are, and the kind of people you attract. So you may be someone who's really sociable, or you can get into a lot of different things and meet friends really quickly. That's cool. Some people are not that sociable. Sometimes, you got that lull, that first year of not really knowing nobody. You know what I mean? Even if you know a couple of people that may or may not stay in those friendships. So it can get a little lonely at first, you know what I'm saying, as you're trying to find your community. But the best thing, my best advice is to stay busy. Keep doing what you do, and if you're really lucky, do what you love to do. Because the things that you love to do, that's when you find people you actually like hanging around. And when you're in those worlds, all right. So I ain't worried about what nobody else got to say about Atlanta. I'm gonna make Atlanta what I feel Atlanta needs to be for me, all right. And all the rest can go to hell. Know what I mean? So that being said, all you New Yorkers out there, all you Northerners out there from decent sized cities that's looking to go to Atlanta because, well, Atlanta is majority. Well, I'm talking to black folks and I'm talking to queer folks. Atlanta's majority. My Atlanta hits all my boxes, right? Atlanta's majority black. Atlanta's significantly queer. Queer. Atlanta, there's some serious house heads there. I'm a house head, and I really can't live in a city where people don't know and appreciate house music. That's just like a no-brainer for me. All right. There's a upwardly mobile middle class blacks in there, and there's downright hood niggas up in there, and I love everybody. You know what I mean? I like just that cross section of blacks. It's not I guess an either or. It's just like everybody in the middle too. All right. you know, Atlanta also, has a thriving tech scene, entrepreneurial scene, which I love, and I love the fact because it's majority black that a lot of those entrepreneurs are also black. So those are also my people. And then, last but not least, Atlanta is an artist mecca. I come from an artist mecca, and I find it really hard to live anywhere else where the arts are not appreciated, where there ain't somebody getting on the mic or making somebody music or getting on a stage or some sort and just creating something. Because I think that is really the buzz and the heart and the pulse of any city. And if a city without artists or good ones, ain't a city. It ain't a city. All right, so I appreciate you, Atlanta, for getting your comeuppance, you know what I'm saying? And becoming a beautiful city. Every time I visited, I've had a wonderful time. And I planned on moving there and having a consistently good time. So I appreciate you, Atlanta, for getting yours and becoming this beautiful city that someone like me would want to move to and hopefully contribute to. That being said, I'm moving to Atlanta, and all that other junk people talking about, they ain't got nothing to do with me, son. All right? Peace.